MCO started as a concept in 2006 when we were part of Fidelity Investments. The core team had built a number of solutions at large financial services firms, and we were frustrated by the short-term focus of a lot of these budgets and schedules that you inevitably end up with large financial services firms. So, in compliance solutions, an issue would arise, maybe there's a new regulation, and budget was created to solve that. But usually within a short time frame, and each individual siloed system was created and built. And the result was a lot of individual point solutions that didn't really talk to each other, and there was never really a project or a budget to integrate them later. And so we really wanted to build out a true long-term compliance platform for the industry. And today we are a firm of we provide the solutions to over 400 client firms across 80 countries. And our primary markets are any of the highly regulated countries around the world, and that means like the US, Canada, the various European Union countries, various Asia-Pac countries, and some other, well-regulated countries. And so today, 12 years on, we use the same core platform that we used back then. We have the same design team continuously innovating as the technology changes, and of course, as the regulatory needs have changed in conduct risk over that same period. So it really was to build that better long-term compliance platform, and the three broad principles are to build, an integrated platform for the long term. I use a centralized data set across those activities, and ensure then that it's operationally efficient for everyday use. And they probably sound a little dull, but they are really what make a great long-term technology platform, and enables continuous flexibility and innovation around it as the market changes. Well, in conduct risk, you've got three broad categories of activities that you want to monitor. So firstly, you've got all the firm's transactions. In financial services, there are various such things like trading, asset management, investment banking deals, loans, and those are activities that you monitor to ensure that the conduct in those are as appropriate around them for the firm. Then you have, the third parties that you are transacting with, whether it's investment banking deals or maybe just trading or asset management around them, loans, etc. And, you will need to monitor those third parties to ensure that there isn't misconduct associated with them. And then finally, it's what the employees are doing. And this is typically as they interact with the transactions and with those third parties. Today, the extreme majority of, clients and prospects that we talk to, they perform those activities with very siloed systems that don't talk to each other. And, the system that monitors the third-party activities doesn't really talk to the investment banking deal management system. And this creates, real challenges in around seeing if there are potential conflicts across those divisions. And where there might be, does the left hand know what the right hand is doing in terms of those activities, and where there may be conflicts. And if the systems aren't talking to each other in a siloed, it's very difficult to do that. Yeah, I think the monitoring of third parties that the clients do business with is the real key change and evolution that is going on in the industry. Firms do have, as I said earlier, various systems for monitoring transaction activities and employees' activities. But, it's really the continued evolution of the third parties, and really putting together an end-to-end solution around monitoring them. And that starts with onboarding the third party, maybe doing a KYC check, doing risk assessment, and then monitoring the ongoing activities that you're doing with that third party. You're also doing the sort of employees' activities, and you might be doing continued due diligence then around the third party as needed. So it's the sort of end-to-end monitoring of the third party in the life cycle with the firm, combined with then what employees' activities are doing with that third party and what the firm's own transaction activities are doing. So the firms have that information about those transactions and what the employees are doing, but it's typically very limited information then about the third parties, and it's certainly not integrated across the systems. It is evolving and it's getting better, and sort of the push in around AML and KYC has evolved this in the last number of years. I just see it sort of extending beyond that into that full life cycle around that third party, and then comparing that data set, as I said, to the other two groups, like the transactions of the firm and the employee activities. Well, being voted the winner in our category is very satisfying. It's very rewarding to be recognized by the industry as a whole. It's a great vote of confidence for us. We spent many years developing this product, and the award validates those efforts. And we've really created the kind of solution that we have been striving for around a better solution for the industry. And providing a better conduct risk solution for the industry enables these firms, our client firms, to have better overall compliance platforms, which ensures that their reputations are being protected and that they are abiding by the principles and rules of the various regulatory environments that they are around the world, which is great for the broader community as a whole. And we're proud to be part of that endeavor and proud that we've been recognized for it.